I just want you to be welcome here. That's the way I run my business, and that's the way I want to run my classes. For anything that I embrace, I educate myself. I go online, I read, I look up stuff, and I jot it down. Notes, paper. One night I was up at like 1:30, 2 o'clock, and I'm like, I gotta go to bed. But I'm like, I gotta read this stuff. Like, this is talking about enhancing your curls and making it juicy and making it moist. And I'm like, okay, let me favor that. You know, that's just how much I embrace taking in the knowledge. A paraffin-free, sodium chloride-free, just free of everything. We rid the hair and try to cleanse it. Another debate, co-washing. I mean, people co-wash, but as far as a blowout, we don't really want the hair to be weighted down. So co-washing will not work for a blowout. Okay? So I won't, co-wash. That'll be another class. We'll go on another class for that. We always here at Salon know we always treat the hair. Once we do that cleansing shampoo, we do a moisturizing shampoo, then we go back and we cleanse the hair. And Ray, you can attest to that.
Yes.
Anytime you come in here to me, if you say you don't want a treatment, it just upsets me. I always treat natural hair. Just because as naturals, we heart moisture. And sometimes we forget to do the protein. And we all do need protein in our hair. So when you come here to the salon, I try to offer that service for you. If you just had it a week ago, we don't do it again. We, depending on everybody's regimen, I do 6 to 8 weeks, 8 to 10, or depending on if your hair is damaged, then it may be a series of 2 to 3 treatments back to back, with a 4-week rest, and then come back in if I feel it's necessary. So treatments are catered to your hair. I've had to stop services. No, you can't get this weave. You need a treatment. That wasn't good for my pocketbook. I was upset. I like my money. But healthy hair is most important. And I think being natural, I love it. I love that people are natural. I'm natural as well. I'm what they call a straight natural. I blow my hair out. I don't have heat damage. I wet my hair, it curls up. But I treat my hair on a regular basis. I trim it, I cut it. I have a strict regimen for my hair. So there's no room for the heat damage. With this treatment, we leave you under the dryer 15 to 20 minutes. So it's going to be, a long amount of time when you're getting a blowout here. It's not a quick in and out. Especially for natural hair, but you all are used to that. If you shampoo on Sunday, like Naturally Glam, it's an all-day process for some of you all. And then we rinse the hair out. Once you come out from the dryer, we rinse it with tepid water. And then we go in and section the hair. I have models here. I have 5 models, and I did their hair today, this morning, except for one. It's my daughter. I did her yesterday. And I went in, and this process I've done on every single one of them. Today, it was time. I don't want to be late for y'all, but you have to get these treatments. So I will be working on them as the class is going. And then we go in and we section the hair. We add the leave-in in. I like HCO, Design Essentials, HCO leave-in conditioner. I am 100% leave-in. It's a water-based leave-in. It's not creamy, it's not oily, but it's very light, so it will not weigh the hair down. We section the hair into 4, depending on the hair, 3, very rarely 2 sections. Even I've done up to 6. We had to do her hair in 6 today. So I let them, once they're sectioned out, I twist their hair down and pin it, secure the ends. I don't let the ends be out, fraying out. I don't want their hair to dry. The process for going under the dryer is so it will dry at the scalp. It eliminates me going in with a hot blow dryer and just trying to get that hair dry. I'm trying to cut down my blow drying on the hair. Once we do that, I say about 10 minutes, sometimes 15. And then I bring the client out and I proceed to blow dry them. I'm old school. I use a blow dryer with the comb on the end. Some people use a paddle brush. Just depending on the person's hair. We want to create minimal damage, so you want to make sure that the does not have any nicks on it. The comb on a blow dry is straight, it's good, not teeth missing or anything like that. It might be time to replace that. And then after the blow dry is really the key for the natural hair. And this is just my theory, and everybody knows you're natural. If you are a 4C, you're not going to be a 3B. No matter what you do. Ain't nothing you can do. You know this part, right?
Tell them. Say that one more time. Say it one more time.
You're not going to be Tracy Elliott Frost. Eva from Top Model. Lord, she does pretty hair. But nobody's going to be there. If you're a 4C, you're not going to get to that. The same thing with flat ironing your hair. If you are a 4C, there's no way your flat iron is going to look like a 3B. So let's be realistic about it. We want our hair to be silky and flowy and straight, but what are you straightening it for? Do you want to check your length? Are you trying to trim your ends? Do you just want to try a straight style just for that day or the weekend? So you have to be realistic about how straight are you trying to get your hair. Okay. And then once you flat iron the hair, it just depends. I take small sections. I really take my time, and I go in and flat iron. Let me skip back. I don't want to forget the serum. Now, I like Kenra Silkening Gloss. Amazing. I'm going to be giving one of these away, too. It's excellent. It's very lightweight. It doesn't take much to put on the hair. And I go by each section. So when you see me today doing the demos on the clients, I'll be using this Kenra Silkening Gloss. Serum, Silkening Gloss, heat protectant, whatever you want to call it. It's a matter of preference. This is just the one that I like. And some people are on my Instagram, they see the pictures of people's hair. That's pretty much what I use. If not, sometimes I use Design Essentials. They have one too. I can't remember the name of it. But sometimes I will go in and use that as well.
And you use that before the flat ironing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, before the flat ironing. Sometimes people request heat protectant on the blow dry if they request it. A lot of times I put so much leave-in in it, it coats it and weights it down. It protects it. So sometimes I will use that. But this is very light. You could use it twice, and it's not going to weigh your hair down. I want to go into when is the best time to blow out your hair. I get that question all the time. When should I do it? Do I want to do it? Some people do it for a length check. If you just want to see where your length is. When your hair is curly, it'll spring back up, so you're not going to see its true length. Some people do it for style. Certain styles you have to blow out. For a twist out, you can blow out to lengthen the twist out. For a Bantu knot, you can blow out so that you don't have to go as long. So having a blow out, you don't even have to go to the next step of the flat iron, but that helps with the styling. So I guess when is the best time? Whenever you and your stylist decide what is best for you. Some people do a big chop, and I recommend that you set a date. Okay, in 6 months, I'm going to do a blowout. It's not going to hurt your hair if you come to me. You have to do your research. Do you know certain people that will not take your hair out? I think when people hear damage, they're like, oh Lord, I want my hair damaged. It's just, oh Lord, I don't want my hair damaged. I like to say loss of curl integrity. That sounds nice. Good. That's a nice word we can start to use now. Curl integrity. Curl, it means to form into a spiral, like my daughter. And then I'll tell you her hair was a spiral. And then integrity is the state of being whole or undivided. So my daughter would be an example of the loss of curl integrity. Her hair will not spiral anymore. When it comes in at the root it is, but the ends will not do it. So I just want everybody to walk away with heat damage. It's okay, you know. Damage is a harsh word, and I think that makes it harsh. But it's going to determine, you know, who's giving that service. With my daughter, her hair is very healthy. Marisha, she doesn't have a lot of curl integrity. She has some, but not a lot. So it's just a matter of choice where you want to be. One blowout won't hurt you if you're going to the right person.